Al, you know what we like to do when we don't have a good idea of what to talk about on the podcast?
Do some ranking.
Do some ranking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's exactly what we're going to do this week.
What?
Who could have seen this coming?
Mm, there's a few games we're working on. It takes a little bit of time.
That's true.
And a
Uh,
few games we both are playing the same game.
yes.
Mhm.
Hello, welcome to this week's episode of the Season Checkup OVA. It's a podcast where we have conversations about video games, anime, and manga. Hello, I'm Jared, joined as always by Doc, Al, and Lady
Hello.
This is episode number 473. We're going to rank some movies,
Some movies.
video game movie adaptations.
Some feature films.
Which some of these aren't strictly adaptations. Some of these are just like a film in the video game universe type deal. But others are more adaptations. And we're just going to clump them all in together and rank them.
Yeah.
We got a handful of things here. I didn't bother to count, but we'll figure that out once we rank them all. We'll have a number. Mostly this is stuff we have either talked about on the podcast, some of the stuff we've talked about on Patreon, or we have watched together at some point, but somehow I guess didn't talk about on the podcast at some point, which is two of these entries. But it's mostly just stuff we have watched at some point through the life of this podcast, I guess is the easiest way to put all that together.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a handful of things here. I'll shout out the episode numbers that these were associated with. If you hear something and you want to go back and listen to our full thoughts about a specific film and whatnot. But yeah, we got a weird, wide cavalcade of films here that span from good to something.
Less good.
For sure. Our first film here, we talked about on episode 149 of the podcast. It's a film called Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within. A film definitely with a reputation, you might say.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
But I feel like we came out of this film, like when we watched it, being like, this isn't as bad as we kind of thought it was going to be going in.
Yeah, I mean,
It's fine.
I saw it in theaters and like rewatching it again. I was like, it's just like an okay sci-fi film. Like, I think what people hated so much about it is that it had the Final Fantasy tag to it, so they
And it's,
expected more Final Fantasy and got more sci-fi
yeah.
without Final Fantasy.
Which, I mean, to be fair, I mean, it's not like every Final Fantasy game is pure fantasy. Like, there's definitely some sci-fi Final Fantasies out there, so. But
Final
I feel
Fantasy
like.
8 is like
Yeah.
pretty heavy in that.
7.
7.
But. I mean, if you definitely at the time is like, different culture and all that sort of stuff, and people had an idea of what they wanted from a Final Fantasy movie, and this was not what they wanted from a Final Fantasy movie. But again,
this was not it.
this movie is totally fine. Steve Buscemi's there. He's everyone's favorite Final Fantasy character.
It's true, yeah. And like still looks pretty good. I mean, like Final Fantasy was doing like incredible CGs at the time, so like I'm not surprised that they made a CG film and it looked really good and that it aged well because like that's what they did.
That's what they were doing at that time.
Yeah. So it still looks really, really good. And it had some moments where it was fun. But it is not nearly as much of a cluster heck as people seem to think that it is.
Sure.
It's just not it's not what people wanted. That's really what it boils down to.
Yeah. Well, a week later on episode 150, we talked about the second CG Resident Evil film called Resident Evil Damnation.
Damnation.
When does I forget which this takes place? Is this like after 4? After 5?
Definitely after 4. For some reason, I'm thinking after 5 as well, but
It's somewhere in that timeline.
ba-ba-ba-bum. 2011 is the year that the things take place.
That could mean anything.
Well, yeah, but
That could be. Yeah, it means it takes place in 2011. That could mean anything.
um 2009 is 5, so it is post 5.
There you go. As Al will tell you, we still have not watched the first one, as I was very much reminded of before we started recording.
Yep. Sure were.
This film, again, this is another film that I feel like we would come out of it and be like, this is fine.
Yeah. It had some like quippy Leon stuff happening in it. I get annoyed by the like Leon Ada stuff, so like having that in here is just like, ugh.
I mean, this is where we learn that they've boned
Th
before.
they've done the do, which I'm trying to figure
Very
out like
plot relevant stuff.
when would they have had time to do that?
You know,
I mean, somewhere between Resident Evil 4 when he learned she's alive and Damnation. So, you know, he's got a few years in there to figure it out, I suppose.
he's a rookie cop. He'll figure it out eventually.
Eventually, honestly, like we'd all be better off if they didn't. But,
uh,
you know, plot and all that fun stuff.
yep. Now compare. We've said these first two films are on the fine scale. They're fine.
They're fine.
Now, where do they go with each other, though? Is this a better film than Spirits Within, or is it a worse film than Spirits Within?
Hmm.
I mean, these are two films that are not going to be in the top spots probably for long, but
Right, right.
they get to have their moment in the sun for now. But, you know,
We do have Matt Mercer, Leon in this, right?
I don't know. I don't
I'm
know if
pr
that's when they made that change or not. Let's take a look.
Okay.
It is indeed one Matt Mercer.
So my question to you is, do you prefer Matt Mercer or Steve Buscemi?
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, Steve Buscemi was in The Sopranos.
Oh, was
Matt
he?
Mercer wasn't.
He wasn't. You're right.
There's my one point of reference. I
Okay.
would say Damnation's probably like a smidge better
I would agree with you on that.
than Final Fantasy of the Spirits Within. Although Life is Strange would definitely tell you otherwise, but you know,
Oh, right. It would,
we're
yeah.
not paid
But
by Square.
we're not paid by Square.
It's
And
true.
that franchise is making interesting decisions right
It
now.
sure is. Anyways.
Woo!
Next up, we have the Ace Attorney film. We talked about this on episode 208. This is a Japanese live-action adaptation of the first game.
Mm-hmm.
This film was a lot of fun.
It was so fun. It was really good. And like it takes moments that are like inherently video game absurd and like makes them translate well into live action, even though it's still kind of goofy and weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like it works. It works quite well.
Yeah. I think this was one of those things where, like, at least I was going into it kind of being like, I don't
Hmm.
know about this. And then, like, coming out of it, I was like, wow, that was fantastic. What a silly, dumb thing that was.
Yep.
I think
Just
this,
really captures the nature of it.
yes, 100%. I wish they had done more of that, but then, of course, you know, there's the stuff with the lead actor of the film and
Who
everything.
faxed his resignation from the industry
Yep.
after Coke?
I think it was Coke.
I think it was Coke. Isn't he coming back?
I feel like we talked about that he is, but I haven't seen, like, you know,
Any confirmation?
yeah. Either
But
way, I think this jumps up to the number one slot.
oh no, I totally agree with you. Number one. Yeah, that's way better than the other two movies.
Number one with a bullet. Pew, pew.
Pew.
Next up, we have Sonic the Hedgehog, the first Sonic movie. We talked about this on the Patreon, so you have to sign up for that if you want to listen to our thoughts about the first Sonic film.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I feel like this was a surprise of like how much we enjoyed this film.
Yes, I agree.
Because again, I feel like, with all the stuff that was going into that film, just it being a Sonic film in general, and then there was the whole
Weird goblin looking dude.
weird Sonic that they made at first that they had to change and all of that sort of stuff. Like this film was definitely dead in the water at points where it was like, oh, this is not going to end well. This is going to be just a train wreck. And surprisingly, it turned out all right.
Yeah, I mean, I I really liked this movie.
Mhm.
I liked it way more than I expected to. Like the voice acting's great. Um, the jokes actually hit
Yeah.
or land, I guess would be a better way to put it. Um, like it doesn't feel like a pandering children's movie, which we will talk about later. Um, yep. Yep. Like it doesn't like dumb it down, I guess is a good way to put it.
Yeah.
But I had a super good time with this one. Huge surprise on how good it was.
Mhm.
Also, like I know Jim Carrey can be kind of a sometimes, but like he's really good as Eggman. I mean, he wasn't he didn't make the Eggman transformation into the current Eggman until the end, but he got that energy down
Yeah.
and he getting them paychecks.
He do be getting them paychecks for
He do be
sure.
getting them paychecks.
I think this goes in at under Ace Attorney at number 2.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Well, after that, we have Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about this on episode 297.
Mm-hmm.
It's the sequel to Sonic the Hedgehog.
It has tails.
It has Miles Tails Prower.
My boy.
He's here. He's got his little tails and he goes.
Little helicopter. He's smart.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like go ahead.
Plane.
Little plane. I feel like this one was a even better movie than the first one.
Are you saying that just because it had tails in it?
Maybe.
I mean,
But alternatively, it also had Knuckles.
it did have Knuckles, yes.
And what's his name?
Sir Idris Elba.
Yeah.
An inspired casting for Knuckles.
Inspired casting.
Which, we'll get into with the next movie as well.
Yeah. It was so good. The casting on that was just brilliant. I didn't know what to expect when I heard he was cast. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, huh. And then I heard him and was like, oh no, this is beautiful, fantastic. But there's also like the dynamic between those characters is really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially Sonic and Knuckles, they're just like really confused by each other. I like it.
Understandably so.
I like it a lot. I think it's fun. Also, we get more of like Eggman as we know him from the games in this one.
Yeah. Where do you want to put it?
It has tails.
True.
It has tails.
Again, yes, that's true.
So I'd probably put it at number one.
Well, you're out of your mind.
What do you mean?
I was thinking maybe a number 2.
Hmm. It has tails. His tails go.
Yeah, but the next movie also has tails.
I know. We'll talk about the next movie. But number 2 is what we're talking about right now, and it has tails. It goes. I
That's the
want you to
tails
know
noise.
I'm making my finger go in a circle while I'm doing that. I want you to know that
The kitties are probably just like, what are you doing?
well, Game Boy's like right here, like, huh?
Man, what's going on with you?
Man, why are you like this?
What is it? Okay, maybe we need a tiebreaker here. What does Gam think?
Game, what do you think? He sat on my hand.
What does that mean? Who knows?
I don't know. Um, I'm gonna interpret it as he gave me his tail. And so he's like, ma'am likes tails. So Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh, I mean, we can't argue with Gam here, so
We can't.
I guess it's going up to number 1.
Yay! Thank you, Gam. Way to support your mom.
Well, of course, after that,
We get a fever dream.
we have Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which we talked about on the Patreon. Yeah, this is a fever dream of a movie. What the heck? I mean, obviously, hey, we have to point it out.
Yep.
It's got tails in it.
It's got tails in it.
In case you were wondering.
And it's got Shadow.
It does have Shadow the Hedgehog, played by Keanu Reeves, which is, again, inspired casting.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also have Jim Carrey playing 2 different roles.
You do? Yep. And he does a dance off with himself, basically.
He sure does.
Yeah, there's a lot happening in this movie.
There's a lot happening in this movie. It's something.
And like I don't say that as a bad thing, but it does feel like a fever dream the whole time.
It does feel like a fever. You're just like, how did this get made?
Yeah.
How have we got to the point where this is being made? This is purely for the Sonic sickos, and it's somehow a major motion picture.
Well, especially because it's based off of the like Sonic Adventure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it 1 or 2?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But like yeah, that's sicko content.
Shadow's befriending a human girl.
Yeah. Maria.
Like, we're getting all over the place here.
There's like a bunker.
There do be a bunker.
I'm trying to determine Sonic Adventure 2. I was right.
What a wild movie this is.
Yep.
There's the Chow Garden restaurant.
I was literally about to bring that up. They play another song by One OK Rock that has the word in it. Which they did previously for Sonic Frontiers.
If I had a nickel for every time that Sonic the Hedgehog has had a One OK Rock song that includes the F word in it, I would have I'd have 10 cents, which is pretty weird. It's happened twice.
Right. And like I understand they picked it because like it's talking about like Shibuya and all that, and you know it plays really well for the scene of them like parachuting down into Shibuya and all, but like yeah, the song's about like partying super hard
That's what Sonic does, of course, in Tails.
in the Chow Garden.
In the Chow Garden.
And I'm
With
pretty sure people died at the Chow Garden.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
They put Live and Learn in there as well,
Hmm.
which also caused a bit of controversy, but you know.
Wait, it did?
Yeah, because then like the Crush 40 guy learned that like, oh, I haven't been paid for putting those songs in the Sonic games.
Oh, jeez. Oh no.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Yeah.
What a film.
What a film. All right, now where does this one go?
I'm gonna let you take the lead on this.
That's the thing, I don't know. I
Um,
mean, to your credit, it does have tails in it.
it does have tails in it. And
So,
I do think I like it better than the first one just because it's a super duper fever dream.
uh-huh.
So I might be willing to put it at 3.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 goes in 3 slot right now. Right now. We don't know. We
3.
can't promise it'll stay there, but right now it's
Yeah.
3.
Well, up next we have Resident Evil Death Island. We talked about this on episode number 345. This is the latest Resident Evil CG film.
Alcatraz.
Everyone's here
Chris Redfield has his Hawaiian shirt on.
for like 5 minutes and then he
5
takes it
minutes,
off.
and then he takes it off. But yeah, like we have all the main protagonists basically show up to Alcatraz. And
They made Jill look like Resident Evil 3 Jill, even though this is like way after that.
this is post 6.
Yeah, it's like, all right, sure.
Sure.
I don't know.
It might even be post like 7. I don't know. What's Chris doing at this point?
Well, he's beefy in this, so.
He is beefy. Okay, so but he was beefy in 8.
Yeah,
He just wasn't beefy in 7.
you know.
You know. Um yeah, it's goofy, it's campy. It's not my favorite of the Resident Evil movies. Um but I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
Once again, we get some like quippy Leon lines from Matt Mercer.
That'd just be what he do.
I'm pretty sure we like bought this movie solely on seeing Chris in the Hawaiian shirt.
I mean, can you blame us?
And also because of the strength of the movie that we'll talk about later.
It was very funny.
And yeah, I can't blame us for that.
He's got that Hawaiian shirt on for
He
like
got
5 minutes, and then we're like, oh.
Oh,
Put it back.
put it back. He needs it. He needs to be vacation Chris.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think this is a serviceable movie. I think it was real fun just to see kind of like the whole like everybody's here
Yeah.
dynamic going on of like here's the most of the main people from the series teaming up together for this thing in Alcatraz of all places.
Right?
And yeah, it was just a silly, goofy little time we got to have with all of our Resident Evil friends.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe at number 5.
I think that works.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, the next one this is going to be controversial.
Well, following our discussion about Resident Evil Death Island, we discussed the Super Mario Brothers movie on episode number 346.
Mm-hmm.
The 3D CG animated film they put out. Wahoo!
Wahoo!
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
We've got Chris Pratt.
Yep.
We've got yeah, we got Jack Black.
Uh-huh. Charlie Day's here.
Charlie Day's here. He just plays Charlie Day as Luigi.
It's an interesting cast of people they got for this film for sure.
I forget Anya Taylor-Joy, is that her name?
Yeah.
Anya Joy Taylor. I don't remember which direction it goes. I think it's Anya Taylor-Joy.
Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong.
Oh, right. He is Donkey Kong.
Do not believe this movie's lies. Chunky is dead.
I was about to bring that
Do not believe the chunky propaganda this film gives you.
It is all propaganda. They're trying to
Chunky's
convince
dead.
they're trying to convince us that Chunky is not dead, even though I've seen the YouTube video that told me that Chunky was dead. DK.
Chunky's dead.
Chunky's. It's one of my favorite videos on the internet. I don't know
And
why I
then
love that so
there's
much.
Chunky. He's dead.
He's dead. Um.
Again,
I don't like this movie.
yeah, we were not very high on this film when it came out. I don't think that's improved over time or anything. Like again, I think at best it's fine, but there's also parts of it where you're just kind of just like,
Eh.
eh.
I think the highlight is like Jack Black is very good as Bowser.
Yeah,
Like he's very good as Bowser. Again, Charlie Day is just Charlie Day, but like if Charlie Day was Luigi. So like Charlie Day's funny.
yeah.
So of course like a lot of that hits, but like it just feels like it's super like pandering and like least common denominator type situation. Like it doesn't feel like it tries to do anything but be like, hey, I get that reference. You know?
You know, the Ready Player One of video game movies.
That's exactly what it is. I was gonna say Family Guy, but you're right. It is Ready Player One of like, yeah, that reference. I get that. I get that reference. I get that reference. And it's like, So we're really trying hard on this writing, huh? And I have mentioned this many places before, but I think that there is a happy medium ground of like Princess Peach's damsel in distress and Princess Peach's like super tough girl boss type thing.
Yeah.
And that happy middle ground is Super Princess Peach. And they just ignore that that game exists or that like her like leaning into some of her like more feminine traits is like good.
Well, don't worry, Nintendo also forgot that game exists.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying is Nintendo forgot that game exists and they're just like, like that would have been a reference I would have been excited to see is if they made references to that. But they didn't. They're just like, what if we make her just like extremely girl boss?
Yas Queen Slay.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like it makes her less of Princess Peach and more of like some gal cosplaying as Peach.
Wahoo.
Wahoo. Also, just like the elephant in the room, Chris Pratt sucks.
Yes.
I hate Chris Pratt. That guy sucks. He's not a good Mario. He's not a good dude. Man.
Man, oh man.
Man, oh man. And it's propaganda.
Chunky's dead.
Chunky's dead.
DK. Chunky's dead. I think this goes at the bottom.
I was gonna say I would put this directly at the bottom.
Well, let's transition to something completely different.
All right.
A film that maybe some people don't even know exists.
Yeah, possibly.
The live-action adaptation of Dynasty Warriors.
The Chinese version.
Yes, we talked about this on episode 237. I wonder how much my opinion of this film would differ now that I know more about the story of the Dynasty Warriors.
Maybe.
But this was a weird film in general, I remember.
It was a weird film.
Louis Buis was there.
Louis Booth was there. He was kind of small, but you
Yeah.
know, he still had them like cockroach antenna thingies.
He did have that. They kind of did some big battle scenes, but it also kind of looked goofy.
Yeah.
It was something.
Yep. It sure was something. Was it good? No. Was it a movie? Yes.
Of all the movies, it was one of them.
It was one of them. Um, Probably not like the worst thing that's ever happened to video game movies, but like
Sure.
we've obviously seen better ones. I think that there were some like funny moments that we had, but I'm not sure they were meant to be funny.
Right.
So that might be a problem.
It also feels like this would just be an easy story to retell
Mm-hmm.
and then just include big fight scenes in it, but that's not really what they did.
No. No, it is not. It's very much not what happened.
I think this film could have easily been improved
Mm-hmm.
if
If.
they put the horse from Dynasty Warriors 9 in
Oh, you're so right.
it.
Instant improvement on this movie.
It's the actors just going all in different places,
Like
circling around.
I remember there's like a scene in like the woods where there are like trees and stuff. And
That's
they're like
usually what happens in the woods. There are trees and stuff.
right, but they're running on like horses.
Yes.
Yeah, and like
They're running from
fighting.
Lubu.
Can you imagine that scene with the Dynasty Warriors 9 horse?
Oh, it would have been perfect.
Yeah, like that is comedic gold, a cinema masterpiece right there.
You ain't wrong.
But they didn't do that.
No. No, they did not.
No.
Um, I think this goes above the Mario movie.
I would agree.
Can't spell.
Spelling's hard sometimes.
Spelling is hard sometimes. Well, again, let's go into another different direction. The live action Like a Dragon film. Not to be confused with the short film that came out a year before, and not to be confused with the Amazon series.
Right.
We talked about this on episode 231. Again, I feel like this is another weird film, but there was parts of it that like they kind of understood the assignment here.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like you're going to get that in general when like, Takashi Miike is doing a film.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what we get here, but it's not necessarily the best version of the first game's story.
No.
Certainly not the worst version of it.
Not the worst one. Nope.
We can at least say that.
Yep.
But I feel like it was a goofy time to watch. I mean, look, there is that scene where Majima pokes his head around the corner and he's just looking with his eye patch eye
His eye patch eye.
around the corner,
I was gonna bring that up too.
which is pretty good.
It's pretty good and it's very Majima.
Mm-hmm.
So like those are moments where you're like, okay, yeah, they get it.
Yeah.
They get it. There's also like a part where like he gets like a stamina X or something like that.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. I think what drags this one down is that like there's like the original characters like
Yeah.
side plot thing that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But like the action scenes are fun. The actors like they did fine.
Yeah.
Especially the Majima actor. He knew what he was about. So yeah, I mean, definitely could have been worse.
Could have been worse for sure. Yeah, I think as well as just like it's one of those things where like, this was only like a few years after the game had come out, so there wasn't as much like reverence for the series at this point in time compared to what it is now and everything. So certainly I think like you could do this film and do it way differently than uh was done here for sure.
Hmm.
Which I guess we will eventually see again because they're doing another remake of
They're doing
the
another one, yeah.
first game.
Woo!
Um, but yeah, this was fine. Again, like you said, there's some problems with like the little weird original character subplot they decided to add in here for some reason.
Some reason.
Which I feel like is mostly just like kind of trying to go with the idea of like the sub story stuff, but like not
Hmm.
as good.
It just didn't land.
Yeah. Um. Hmm.
I have a spot in mind for this, but I don't know how you feel about it.
What you thinking?
I am thinking on this one, honestly, between Death Island and Damnation.
Sure.
Like
Sure.
it's pretty good. It's
Not
not bad.
terrible.
Yeah, and I had a fun time watching it. Speaking of fun times.
Well, this next film needs no introduction. We talked about this on episode 113. It's a film we've talked about a ton on this podcast. It's a
Hmm.
film we love and adore. It's Resident
Hmm.
Evil Vendetta.
Resident Evil Vendetta. It's number one.
We're going to put it at number one. You've heard us talk about this film a bajillion times and why we love it. It's a very goofy look at the post 6 Resident Evil landscape. There's a bunch of dumb in this film that's just incredible.
It's so good.
It's just a fantastic time.
Leon on the like motorcycle, just like sliding it in there. Oh
Mm-hmm.
man, everybody's drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's goofy as hell. God, they speaking of understanding the assignment,
Yes.
Vendetta understands the assignment of like
Yes.
what Resident Evil has been and can be and could be and should be. Oh man, it's a brilliant film.
Yeah.
What a good movie Vendetta is. Also, it looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the cutscenes. No, no, the animation's beautiful.
Well, speaking of CG films, somehow I guess we have never talked about this on the podcast. I feel like we have at some point. Either we've probably done it in passing and mentioning it here and there, but I guess we've never done like a full discussion about it.
Hmm.
Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
Ooh, we should maybe do an episode on this at some point, but I'm gonna spoiler alert all my thoughts on this one here, I
It's
guess.
not good.
It's not good.
It bad.
Eat bad. The plot is nonsensical. The villains suck. Um, I don't know. This is where we get the like invention of like the like hella emo cloud.
Yeah, like a lot of the characterizations they do for the 7 characters feels very out of place and just weird and disjointed. Um, but again, this is what happens. This is Nomura being Nomura in the mid 2000s. So
Mhm.
that's the expectation you got to have going into this is that he's just gonna do what he wants and he's feeling a certain kind of way in the mid 2000s.
Ooh, man. I guess we technically got like somewhat emo cloud in Kingdom Hearts, but this is what cemented it.
Sure.
Um, I don't know, man. Like it's Can I say one of the things that really, really annoys me about this?
Sure.
Okay. So you've played the Final Fantasy VII game, yes?
Yeah.
And you are very aware that one Barrett Wallace exists.
Yeah, I'm sure. I feel like I do know that. Guess.
And how much he loves his daughter, Marlene.
Uh-huh.
I feel like it is a really and garbage plot point for them to be like, I don't know, I guess Barrett just left to go like find some oil or something, left his daughter behind with Tifa. And I'm like, what are we doing?
We're not. That's the
Like,
problem. We're not.
We're not. Like it's like this weird way for them to be like, oh look, Tifa has a purpose here. She has this kid she's taking care of. Blah 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 blah. It's like Barrett would not leave that child behind at this situation, especially after everything that happened in seven. And also, like, it feels kind of problematic to be like, oh, here's this dude who's leaving his kid behind. Merp. I don't know. I hate that. I think that's annoying. And like, I've read the books that go along with Advent Children, and it makes it even worse. Um, I don't know why I did that to myself.
It's you. You sometimes like to suffer.
I do like to suffer sometimes. Um, yeah, like the characterization of like Cloud being extremely like emo, like yeah, you would be depressed after the events of Seven. I get that. I get that. Sucked. Um, but like the way that they do it is really weird, and then they did this like mm, I'm trying to think of the phrasing. Like this like self-sacrificial like Mother Mary type characterization of Aerith, which is not what she was. Um, and also her voice actress sucked, like real bad. Um, I don't know, Tifa's just like there.
I was about to say there.
Yeah. And she like is kind of at Cloud like the whole movie. Then there's like the kid that Cloud like adopts, I guess. That kid's there. Um, some of the other guys show up. Eventually you get like Vincent and Sid and Yuffie, and Yuffie's outfit's pretty cool. Barrett does come back. Red 13's there. But like, I don't know. This movie sucks.
You know what they
Except
should have done instead?
what?
Just done a Crisis Core film.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Me, Gungaga.
Me, Gungaga. Um, yeah, and like the current remake series is apparently like still supposed to tie into Advent Children. I'm like, ooh. And they've explicitly called Advent Children the bad end. And I agree. This is the bad end. Like, the game itself calls it the bad end. The developers have called this the bad end. And like, everybody's miserable. I'm like, yeah, you don't say. Everybody seems freaking miserable in this. And I'm miserable watching it. Thank you.
Well, don't worry. When they eventually add it to Ever Crisis, everyone's going to be so happy to play it again.
I mean, they did add it to Ever Crisis. They just showed the cutscenes from the movie.
I saw that they are finishing up the Crisis Core story in that game.
Oh,
Anyways, I think this just goes immediately to the bottom, of course.
yeah. Also, Rufus is alive, and that is weird. Yeah. I don't know. I'm also very, very tired of One Winged Angel and having to hear another version of it in this. I was just like, Jesus Christ. Please stop.
How about that version?
Your version?
Yeah,
Beautiful.
thank you.
A plus.
Well, speaking of other weird films, we talked about this on the Patreon last year. The Street Fighter film, the live action
90s.
adaptation from the 90s, starring one Jean-Claude Van Damme, who's going to teach us his Thailand or show us his Thailand. Whatever that quote was.
Kylie Minogue is Thailand.
It was something.
Yep.
That film is, it obviously has a reputation.
Uh-huh, it does.
It's just a weird film.
It is a weird film. It has fun moments.
Yeah. I think it's going to definitely be interesting to see how people compare this to the new Street Fighter film coming out.
Yeah.
Because because I feel like they kind of are going for the same cloth of campy weirdness in both of those for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is it's a very weird thing. It's obviously not at all reminiscent to the games.
Nope.
It's just kind of its own thing. But it's one of those things that like watch now and you're just like this is an experience to say the least.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's not a good movie, but it's
No,
fun.
but it's really silly, especially like just find some people to watch it with and you'll have a fun time just trying to figure out exactly what they were trying to do with this thing.
And we got a really famous line out of it. For
Yeah,
me.
Jean-Claude Van Damme is going to show us his Thailand.
Okay, so we got that for us. That was a good one. We have the for me it was a Tuesday line,
Mm-hmm.
which is very famous at this point. And then we have one of my favorite lines from the movie, which is at the very end where I was gonna say Jean-Claude Van Damme, but it is basically Jean-Claude Van Damme is talking to Chun-Li and she's like, "So how about that interview now?" And he's like, "Only if you wear that dress." And I love that damn line. It's so bad. And then they immediately all do their Street Fighter poses from the game, like their win poses.
Yep.
And I'm just like, beautiful art. 10 out of 10, no notes. Like, what a way to end a movie.
Yep. Where do you think this goes on the list?
I didn't even bring up the bad Blanca makeup.
Oh boy, we gotta save some of that. They gotta subscribe to the Patreon to get to hear some of that.
Oh, you're so right. You're so right. Oh, where does it belong in this? I mean, I have a soft spot in my heart for this movie, so like I like it probably better than most people.
Sure.
Where would you put it?
Good question. I was kind of thinking at maybe number 9.
Number 9. I could accept that.
Okay.
I could accept that. And it's
It-
Thailand.
and it's Thailand. And rounding out our list,
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this film. I don't know if you've seen this film or not.
I have.
Okay, well there you go. Final Fantasy 15 was a game that had a lot of problems.
Yep.
Had a lot of things going on with it. One of them was, hey, we made a bunch of supplemental media that you should watch to fully get the story of Final Fantasy 15. And one of them was this film,
Yep.
Kingsglaive, Final Fantasy 15. It's a film. Aaron Paul's there. Ultros
Right.
is there.
I forgot about Aaron Paul.
He's the main dude in this movie.
Yeah, no, he is. And it's got the lady from Game of Thrones, too.
Right. I forgot about that part.
Yeah, because they're like, well, let's do some celebrity casting for these characters instead of just using the voice actors from the games.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very nice film to look at. It's very pretty. It
Mhm.
looks really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a boring nothing film.
It's so boring.
Like, it's not even bad in the way like some of these other films are. It's just like nothing goes on in this film.
Like at least some of the ones, like some of the other ones we watched that were like bad were at least fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like again, Street Fighter is not a good film. It's fun as hell to watch. Same with Dynasty Warriors, not a good film. It was fun to watch. Kingsglaive, Snorefest.
You're like, hey, the CG looks nice.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Like how do you make Ultros boring?
Why is he even here?
Why is he there? He's not in the game,
Nope.
but like there's nothing. They gave me nothing. Besides looking pretty.
Yep.
And it did not supplement my Final Fantasy 15 experience at all because I was just like, all right, Great.
Well, don't worry. They patched in some scenes from it into the game, so you would totally get everything.
Man, I've played the game. I watched this movie. I watched the anime. Like, I don't think there's any like. I don't think there's any saving Final Fantasy 15.
All right. Where are we? Where do you want to put this?
You can fish in Final Fantasy 15 though, and the fishing's good.
Yeah. What if this was just a film about fishing
What
instead?
if what if this was a film about the boys fishing?
I mean, it couldn't be any worse.
Oh, I mean, it'd probably be a lot more fun actually. I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Just um, I mean, I'd probably put it at the very bottom just because it's just such a nothing movie.
I don't know if I would agree with that.
All right.
Because I think, like I said, it's very boring.
Mm-hmm.
But I would never. I don't know if I would necessarily say it's bad. Like Advent Children's bad.
Advent Children is bad, bad. You're right. So above Advent Children?
Yeah, I don't. I don't know if you want to make an argument for the Mario movie. I think it's fine between them two.
Yeah.
King's Glaive.
I mean, I think Jack Black saves Mario Brothers movie from
Yeah.
being at the bottom.
The boredom.
Bottom.
All right. Well, there you go. That's the movies we've watched. We had 14 movies. Now we know.
Wow. Wow.
Here we go. Here is our ranking of films.
Hit me.
Starting with number 14, it's Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
Blech.
Number 13, Kingsglaive Final Fantasy 15. Number 12, The Super Mario Bros. Movie. Number 11, Dynasty Warriors. Number 10, Final Fantasy The Spirits Within. Number 9, Street Fighter, the movie. Number 8, Resident Evil Damnation. Number 7, Like a Dragon. Number 6, Resident Evil Death Island. Number 5, Sonic the Hedgehog. Number 4, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Number 3, Ace Attorney. Number 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Tails.
And number 1, Resident Evil Vendetta.
Resident Evil Vendetta! The goat.
The GOAT. So there you go.
I knew coming into this, I was like, if Vendetta's not number one, we're doing this wrong.
I mean, it is us.
It is us. That movie rules.
Well, that's going to do it for us this week. We ranked, and now we have we get to go to bed. Honk shoe.
I'm gonna play some Horizon before.
No,
I go to
you're
bed.
going to bed.
No.
Go to bed.
No.
Well, if you'd like more from us, head on over to seasonlandcheckup.com or sac.cool where you can find past episodes of this podcast. Another podcast like Jared Now Watch. We have started our next season of Jared Now Watch, season 10 of the podcast, where we're watching Dragon Ball Super.
Mm-hmm.
Al's gonna really get the Dragon Ball experience now.
Yay!
You can also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Ann Ladium, go to annladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. You can follow us on Twitter and TikTok, Anime Checkup. Follow us on Blue Sky Season, AnimeCheckup.com. You can buy our books, One Shining Moment, A Critical Analysis of Love, Life, Sunshine, Hot Tubs, and Pac-Man on Amazon.com. And get support us on Patreon, patreon.com/SACOVA. Buy us a slice of pizza, get access to unedited versions of the podcast early. Our monthly exclusive Patreon podcast. We'll have a new episode of that up soonish. Soonish. You can listen to all the episodes of that up there, and a whole bunch of bonus content up there on the Patreon as well. Next week we'll have something else to talk about.
Yay!